Trump's newfound interest in an Iran deal is ironic, verging on bizarre. After all, he was the one who pulled the U.S. out of the original Iran nuclear deal, even though most serious observers, including U.S. intelligence agencies, believed that Iran had been adhering to the terms of the deal. This is one more example of Donald Trump creating a problem, reversing himself, and then proudly announcing to the world that he has brilliantly reset the situation. But whatever the past, events have transpired that could make for a better deal today than before. The two fundamental shifts that are most relevant here are Iran's weakness and Saudi Arabia's strength. The obstacle to the deal is what it has always been, Bibi Netanyahu. But increasingly, his obstinacy does not find support from Saudi Arabia or other Gulf states. Why? Perhaps they're less wary of Iran because of its weakened state. Perhaps because Netanyahu's ferocious war in Gaza has made it harder for them to back anything he advocates. And perhaps because they realize that such a deal is in fact the best way to contain the dangers of nuclear proliferation in the region. Additionally, one of the compromises being mooted, a regional consortium that would enrich uranium, could be a helpful model that would pave the way for Saudi Arabia's own plan to have a civilian nuclear program. The reality is that Iran is run by a bunch of brutish mullahs and corrupt generals who have spent their energies amassing fortunes in this world, not preparing for the next one. They've found it more advantageous to stay months away from a nuclear weapon rather than to cross that line. They want sanctions relief, not an end-of-days conflagration. There is a deal to be made with such men, not to become friends, but to serve a common interest of diffusing the dangers of nuclear arms races and bringing stability to a Middle East that has been scarred by generations of war and terror. Donald Trump is uniquely positioned to override Netanyahu's objections, cut through the usual Washington battle lines, and grab this opportunity.